All right, so here we go. I am going to do a video on just posting tips. Tips and kind of guidelines. What I do exactly may not be what works for you exactly, but as far as like the outline goes, it's all about being consistent. That is all it's about. And I remember I joined back in July, and I remember posting. And I was probably posting 1 to 4 times a day throughout the month of July. Just kind of, getting used to it, getting used to things. And then August came, and August was when I really started, I had watched YouTube videos in July, and I figured out, how many times I should posting, what it should look like, how do I post without looking like it's salesy, all that sort of thing. So I watched tons and tons of YouTube videos. I still to this day watch YouTube videos all the time, whether it's on how to enroll mass volume customers, how to enroll distributors, how do I grow my team, whatever it is, there's so much content out there, you guys. You just have to watch it. So what I will tell you is just don't ever give up, because that's how you are going to fail in this business, is when you give up. So I will start by saying, with consistency, I want to give you just a little bit of an analogy. This business is a business. We're open 24/7. So with that being said, if you're not posting on social media, you're not open for business. Because if I have a store that both sells the same product, let's say I'm going to buy bottled water, just any given item. If there's one store who maybe has dim lighting, they're not always consistently open, they're not always consistently stocked with product, sometimes the workers don't show up, so they don't open. And then I have another store that's open 24/7. It never closes. If they are closing, they give notice to their customers. It's a no-brainer, guys. I'm going to go to the store that is always open, right? Because it doesn't make sense not to. It's the same thing with your business. It's the same thing with social media. And you don't have to post on social media and look salesy. And you also don't have to post on social media, and it doesn't have to take up all of your time. And I can help you with some of those things too further once I do this training video. So also with your business, you have to put it out there. You have to use the products, and you have to always share. I tell my team all the time, I share keto coffee at least 5 times a week. Do I drink keto coffee all 5 of those times? Usually not. But it's about the consistency. The people see me have that coffee all the time. I do have it a lot, and I do love the product. But the point is, if I wasn't sharing it every single day, and I wasn't in their newsfeed, and I wasn't with them when they're waking up for, breakfast in the morning, or I'm not with them when they're on that rush to work, and they're feeling tired, and they're feeling groggy, and they're like, oh, this chick's always drinking that keto coffee, and light bulb goes off. They want to try it, okay? So that's how I want to explain why it's so important to post on social media. It is absolutely so important. And if you're scared to post on social media, you have to stop. You have to get over that fear. Because, guys, I was afraid to message random people and ask if they want to be loyal customers, or ask if they were interested in joining my team. I was absolutely terrified. Terrified. It took me a good month and a half to get comfortable with it. I mean, I literally remember talking to Erin and being like, I can't. What if they say no? And she was like, if they say no, that's okay. At least you did it. You've planted that seed. And then down the road, you never know. They may say yes. So it's just all about, you have to get over those fears. You have to get over those limiting beliefs, and you have to post, because somebody out there needs what you have to offer. Somebody out there is looking for extra money. Somebody out there is looking to lose weight. Somebody out there is looking for more energy, a healthier GI system, more fruits and vegetables, whatever it is, they're looking for it. Offer it, you guys. So with that being said, here's my posting rules. I post 3 to 5 times is my rule of thumb. Sometimes it's 8, sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 6. It's in that realm, okay? Every single day. And a good rule of thumb is do 3 product posts and 3 lifestyle posts. So the product posts, those can be before and after pictures of the wraps. If you're doing before and after pictures of the wraps, do before and afters of a neck, do before and afters of an arm, do the belly, do the thighs, do men, do women, do big women, do small women, do all shapes and sizes, because you guys don't know who's going to be scrolling through, and that body type or that post is going to connect with them. It's going to have some sort of emotional tie, whatever it might be. It's going to connect you guys. So you have to share a big realm. Don't only share about the wraps. Share about the keto coffee. Share about the skinny mocha coffee. Share about the collagen. Share about the greens. I share a lot about the greens tied to my kids because it is kid friendly. And that's just a whole nother group of people that you're targeting. Because, we're targeting a lot of women and adults who want to lose weight. But then when you hone in on, oh, hey guys, how many moms out there do you guys fight with your kids to eat your fruits and veggies? They're all going to respond. Literally, guys, make that a post. Make that a post in that little fancy background on Facebook as just a text that says, how many moms struggle with getting their kids to eat fruits and veggies? Drop this emoji below. And put a specific emoji to drop below. Because people do a lot better when they're not making a choice. So if I said drop an emoji below, they may start to scroll through emojis and trying to pick this emoji, and then their kid has a major meltdown and they forget to do it. Whereas opposed to I said drop the green heart emoji, and they're like, oh, that's on my first screen. Scroll down, boom, green heart emoji, it's done. Do you see what I mean? You just take out the thinking of it. You take out the confusion. You say, message me the word live fit, message me the word collagen, message me the word coffee. You guys, I do it a lot. I'll post message this word to this phone number. I post my phone number on social media, and I've had people just strictly message me that word, not say a word on my social, not like it, not comment on it, nothing, just message me because it's private. They don't have, they're not vulnerable. It's just to me. So, that's kind of what I will say about product posts. Also with product posts, try posting, don't be real wordy. Don't be salesy. Don't say buy this. Okay? You guys have to make it an emotional tie. Who wants to have their coffee burn their fat? Who wants to have their fruits and vegetables in one drink? You guys, so just kind of think of different ways. Like, what would you relate to? What would you be interested in? Because that's what your audience is interested in. Because that's why you're similar to your audience. That's why you're friends with people. That's why you make connections on Facebook. Whether they have kids, your kids' age, whether you teach with them, whether you've worked with them in the past, whether you went to school with them, whatever it might be, you've got similar interests. So you've got some of those similarities. So what would you relate to? Also, sometimes I like to put text, like on that pretty background, and put the pictures in the comments. Because if people see a post and they see 3 or 4 comments, they're usually going to click on the comments. And then they're going to see those results, or they're going to see more information about the product, or whatever it is. And they're more likely to interact with that post or reach out to you. But like I said, everybody's audience is different. Your audience might respond better to pictures on the post. Your audience may respond better to no pictures on the post. It really just depends. And it really depends on time of day, the post you're doing. It just all depends. That's why you always want to change it up. So 3 product posts throughout the day. They can, like I said, be before and afters. They can be testimonials. They can be, sometimes I'll just simply have, one time I made chili, gluten-free chili, because my son has celiac disease. And so I made a post with gluten-free chili, and it had my little cute Halloween statue in the background. And instead of candy in the Halloween bowl, I had all the packets of greens on the go. So I wasn't making a post about the product at all. But I always drip, it works. And I always drip products in my posts, in my lifestyle posts. So it's just kind of a different way to do it. So the other 3 posts you're going to do are going to be lifestyle posts. Lifestyle posts are just going to be, what do you do? What are you interested in? Do you like to go out to the park and take nature pictures? Are you into cooking, food blogging, health and fitness? Maybe you're a mom, so you connect with moms. That's my thing. You guys will notice my lifestyle posts are all about my family. You might see an occasional gluten-free meal here and there because, like I said, my son does have celiac disease, so I relate with people there as well. Another thing you also want to think about with your lifestyle posts is this is where you're going to tie in how the business fits, how the loyal customers, you're helping loyal customers while you're out with your kids at the Children's Museum. And post a picture of you and your kid taking a selfie in front of the carousel at the Children's Museum, and take that email. And this is a whole different training. There's plenty of apps you can do this on. If you need help making these pictures, let me know. I can do a one-on-one with you or send you some info and we'll get you going. But you take a picture and then you're going to screenshot your email that says you welcome a new loyal customer. And you're going to lay that somewhere on that picture and kind of change the opacity. And that's like the see-through of the picture. So it's not so like in your face. It's kind of like more like a shadowed picture. And you're going to say like, oh my gosh, I'm just so thankful that I'm able to be at home with my kids or be at the Children's Museum with my kids. And I'm able to welcome people become, the healthiest version of themselves. People are going to see you post this. People are going to see you consistently post this. And they're going to be like, man, like, she did it at the museum. She's been on vacation. She was at dinner. She was on spring break. Whatever it might be, you guys, you have to show how this business is so flexible in everything that you do. Okay. Sorry, I don't know where it's at, but with the business too, whether it's you welcomed a new team member, maybe it's what has this business done for you? Don't just post, join my team for $99. People don't want to do that. People want to feel some type of connection. So at first, your commission checks aren't big. That's okay. Post, hey, It Works just took care of my phone bill this month, or It Works just took care of paying for my kids' gymnastics class, or It Works just filled up my gas tank. It Works took care of the electric bill. It Works paid for my license plates. That's one of the things mine paid for this month. On top of my car note that is $650. So you guys, like, you have to just make that personal connection. People are living paycheck to paycheck. So I think it's 75% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. That's asinine. That is craziness. And it is because people are too afraid to try different things. People are too afraid because we've been taught that failure is so, so bad. Right? It's a bad thing. Failure is not a bad thing. Because failure is what teaches us so many life lessons. Failure is what pushes us forward. Failure is what teaches us what not to do, what doesn't work, right? Because this business, y'all, you're not going to come into this business and just, some people do, don't get me wrong, some people come to this business and just blow up. But you're not just going to come to this business and be an overnight success. It takes hard work, and it takes like people building that rapport and that trust with you. And that's where the consistency comes in. You're going to be in for a month and a half. And you're going to be like, Casey, I've been posting every single day. I haven't signed a loyal customer yet. Like, what's going on? Like, what am I doing wrong? Nothing. You are doing absolutely nothing wrong, you guys. It takes an average of 7 to 21 times for someone to see or talk about something before they commit to buying it. 7 to 21 times. That's a lot, right? I had a customer. Her name was Angela. I wrote down this notes when I was going to do the training. She reached out to me, I want to say in August or September, okay? And I think it was about keto coffee. And I reached out to her religiously for like a 4-week period in September and just said, hey, Angela, I know you're interested in ordering keto coffee. I would really like to help you get that order in. Let me know when we can get that done. So I probably sent that 4 times. And she messaged back after time number 4. And I don't think she responded the other 3 times. She may have responded once. I think she did respond once and said, hey, I have family in town, and I would like to get back to you a later time. I'm still definitely interested in ordering. Well, this last time, she messaged, and she was like, I am not interested in ordering right now. Please do not message me again. Thank you. Okay? Y'all, it crushed my heart. And I can share that with you now because I dealt with it, and I got through it, and I learned from it. Okay, so this is in September. And then look, it's like bringing tears to my eyes thinking about it. Okay? I was absolutely crushed. I was crushed. I felt like I had done something wrong, okay? But I didn't let it stop me because I had so many other people that I had built connections with, so many other people that were potential, so many other people that I had just given me so much more than what that one person took from me, okay? So what gets even better is October, I think it was the 3rd or 4th, out of nowhere, I think I had posted about keto coffee one afternoon. I had posted that I was going to drink it because I wanted to get my house clean. I was just really tired. And she messaged me. She's like, hey, how do I order the coffee now? Okay? 2 weeks earlier, she told me no, she wasn't interested, you guys. She told me no. All right? She's still a loyal customer today. And you know what she orders today? A 90 volume order. She started with a 30 after she told me no, and now she has 90 volume order consistently. All right. So that just shows you guys 7 to 21 times. Here's another example. Casey Elliott, started following Erin Tweed's journey in 2014 when she joined It Works. The day she joined, I remember seeing her post, okay? I was on maternity leave with my second son, and I thought about it then, and we talked about it, and I was like, everybody's doing it. It just wasn't for me. Fast forward 3 years later, in 2017, again, I saw something she posted, and I'm like, I really want to try it. Had a Zoom call with her. Again, didn't join, okay? Fast forward another year, all right, now. So, guys, here we are 4 years later after Erin joined, right? She's making almost $100,000 a month, right? And I see a post, and that was it. It was, I texted her, and I said, hey, look, I know I've had conversations with you. We've done Zoom calls. I've wasted your time. I'm ready to join. And I never looked back. And it honestly, guys, was the best decision I ever made. It took me 4 years. And I told Erin no over and over and over again. And look at me now. I'm on her team and loving every minute of it. So just remember that people have to trust you. People have to build that rapport. So if you're not consistently posting and you're not consistently sharing and investing in your audience, they're not going to want to buy. Because they're not buying the product because they want the product, y'all. They're buying the product because they want to support you. And you have something to offer them that's going to make their life better. So why wouldn't they support you, right? Because you built this connection, you're invested in them, you share all these motivational posts, you're uplifting, you're positive. Like, they want to support you. They want to support you. People want to support people that they believe in. But it all starts with believing in yourself, you guys. That's where it starts. I promise you. Because something happened with me last month and it clicked. My head and my heart aligned, and I finally believed my dreams of being Diamond, they're going to happen. They're going to happen this month. So it's all about believing in yourself, you guys, and just never, ever stopping. So let's go on to the rest of what I have. This is another thing I get a lot from people is how are people going to want to join my team? You know, people want to join your team. Fake it until you make it, you guys. Be excited about it. Share what your team has done. Share a bonus your teammate got. Whatever it might be, share it. And if you guys need help, like posting about it or kind of like how to tweak it or how to make your story, let's talk. Like I'll jump on a call with you. We can talk. I can send you other videos, like whatever you need. Like, let's figure it out because y'all, I never thought people would want to join my team, and it happens because you share and you share and you share your weekly bonuses and you share your commissions checks and you share that, you know, this business, like, we're going to have a live watch party at the end of this month. Like, we're all going to be able to hang out together and take pictures and be like, look at all these amazing people that we've met through It Works, okay? So that's what people want to see, all right? People want to see the good, the good, the good, the good. And people, this is another thing, people join this business usually to make an extra $300 to $500 a month. It's not usually for something huge. People don't join this business and they're like, I'm going to make $100,000 a month, right? Maybe down the road you might have that vision, but right now, what do people want? People want to have money for daycare, date night, to pay off their car, their student loan debt, save up for a house. So your posts have to be relatable, all right? So whenever I got enough money and I paid something off, like I shared it. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, we just paid off this debt. Or when Erin shared, they just paid their in vitro fertilization with cash from It Works. Or I just signed my kids up for this special ninja class that is super expensive that I wasn't able to afford before, okay? Those are the things people are going to relate to, all right? Those are the things people are watching. And the other thing I will tell you guys is don't give up. Never give up. Keep planting those seeds, because when you're posting, you're planting seeds. When you're commenting, you're planting seeds. When you're sending messages, you're planting seeds. When you're following up, you're planting seeds. Those seeds take 3 to 6 months to harvest, okay? 3 to 6 months. And if you continually plant seeds, you're going to continually have a harvest. All right? I've watched Erin do it for 4.5, almost 5 years, you guys, and it works. It just simply works. That's it. And keep growing your network. Always be adding people on Facebook. Always be joining new groups on Facebook. I go to my school website a lot, like North Madison Elementary or my son's preschool. And I go to people that are liking or commenting on the photos or the posts, and I will add those people. And a lot of times you might get people say, hey, do I know you? In about 2 hours, okay? And I'll get people say, like, how do I know you? I'll get people say, like, how do I know you? And I'll usually message and say, like, I'm a mom of 5. These are my kids' ages. I am just looking to network with moms in the area because I didn't, grow up here. I'm just looking to, root myself here and grow a big friend circle and have lots of friends for my kids to play with. And usually they message back, like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. Like, and it's fine. So don't be discouraged if someone messages you and says that. I was actually at the park the other day, and my kids were talking to this little boy, and their mom came up and said, how do you know them? And they said, we go to school together. And so I walked up and introduced myself, and she starts talking, and I'm like, we've met on social. Like, you and I had talked about your son that you adopted, and she was telling me the story, and I remembered that we've already connected on social. And, like, she hugged me, and, we're going to have another play date soon. But it's so funny that we already had made a connection, and then here we meet in real life. Like, it was just really, really cool to see. So, if you guys need help growing your network, reach out to me, because you have to be always growing your network as well. Because say today you start with 500 friends. If you're adding 20 people a day adds up, you guys. And you're going to just, here in 2 or 3 months, you're going to have 1,000 friends. So it's 500 more people that you're reaching out to. And then when you start doing host-to-post, that's even more people you reach out to, and that's a whole other training. So that's my tips on posting on social media, is post every single day, multiple times a day, and don't be afraid to share It Works posts. If you guys aren't on the signing distributor and loyal customers page, send me a message and I'll add you that page, because there's lots of good posts there too. But that's all for now. Bye, y'all.